You too. Madden 24, baby. It's finally here, man. The best feeling in the world was uninstalling Madden 23. Great success. Nah, but this is looking like a runner's year. It's looking like a runner's year. Run defense, you heard it here first, is going to be skill gap, man. I played a total of about 12 games so far, and I just played all night. I was just labbing different formations, different defenses. Regs, you know, the QB running out the pocket, that's a big one. And just there's no, you know, defensive line pressure, right? No defensive line pressure. So it's looking like a single back year, man. But nonetheless, just to give you guys kind of a little heads up, you might want to start labbing a bunch of runs and different single backs, formations and stuff like that, right? But the Jets playbook, right, is probably top 3, okay? And this is why. I'm going to actually, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to hook you guys up real quick. So what I'm doing is I'm going to set a few audibles. I'm not going to show you the scheme. If you want the scheme, you're going to have to let me know in the comments section, okay? So if you want a gun, if you want a tight doubles / gun tight double scheme, you're going to have to let me know in the comment section, all right? Or any scheme, you have to let me know in the comment section, man. So, but anyways, this right here, this single back tight doubles under, okay? This, let's go against a random defense, but this is an excellent play, man. Excellent play. I'm going to show you guys a little play that I like to run out of this, which is this right here. So I'll motion over the running back, and it does give it away. It's a pass, but that's okay. I mean, half of the people online, I'd say 70% of them wouldn't stop it anyways. It doesn't matter, right? Whether you're giving away that's a pass or not. It really doesn't matter. But this right here is really good because you have Lazard. He's going on. He's just, you know, he's on a go route, right? And that's just to free up Hardman, but more importantly, to free up Wilson. If you have a little bit more time, Wilson's going to get open, okay? Now, the cool thing about this is you can audible from single back tight doubles to gun tight doubles, which is absolutely genius, man. So I was kind of labbing this up, and I could go from here, right? Let's say I don't like the defensive look. Boom, I can audible. Now I'm in shotgun. Okay, so this is just a glitchy scheme. I mean, it's a glitchy scheme. This right here, all you have to do is put the running back on a wheel route, and this is a great stock play to run. Hardman right here, he can't be pressed because he's kind of in a stack. Like just the way he's standing, it's kind of almost like a stack formation, right? So he's not going to get pressed as much as Wilson would get pressed. Okay, so you can keep an eye out for that. You know what I mean? Maybe switch things up, right? Or do something like this, right? So, like I said, I'm not going to do a deep dive into the scheme. If you're on the scheme, you let me know. But the single back tight doubles to gun doubles, nobody's going to be running that unless you see this video. And so just a little tip right there, but let's hop into the next one. Okay. Very nice. Guys, you're going to want to hit the subscribe button. Right? You're going to want to hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Right? I got a lot of great content coming. Everybody can vouch for me in the comment section. I've given you guys, I've been on YouTube, what, 3 years now? And I'm always dropping good stuff, man. So I'm more than positive people will vouch for me in the comment section. So just consider hitting the subscribe button, okay? But I-form, okay? What makes I-form really good this year, especially in the Jets playbook, is the tosses are pretty good. You have stretch, so you're always going to have a threat for the run, okay? You're always giving the defense a threat for the run, okay? Now, what makes this one specifically good is this double outs right here, man. These two out routes, they're some of the best out routes that you can find in the game, okay? And if you have slot O, or you have route tech, or you have a receiver who is 6'4" and has really good release, then they are going to get open, especially in man coverage. And if you have if you can freeform pretty good, you can freeform it to the sideline where only the receiver can get it. It's going to be money, okay? But let's go ahead and move on. I mean, right, tight doubles. We just went over tight doubles. Y-off trio weak is okay. I might have to lab this up. but I just don't see plays that really look that well. Okay, so not the best in there. Trips, tight end offset. This RPO alert bubble is good every single year. Okay, and then you have flood, right? You have level sail, which is a great quick hiking scheme. This is just this trips. It's a great trips to run. And then you have bunch. Okay, this is probably the best bunch playbook. Besides the Bengals. Bengals have an excellent, which we'll get into in the next video. But, right, you have speed dig, which is really good. You have verticals, mesh spot, inside cross. You have deep corner. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna show you real quick. This will be in the ebook, in my bunch ebook. I am doing ebooks this year too, so stay tuned for that. I don't exactly have the details and when I'm gonna do it, but this will definitely be in the ebook because I have so many setups for this play. But this is one of them. Deep corner is you'll motion over Lazard or motion over this receiver and streak him. And usually that corner route is going to get open. And then you have bunch strong offset, which is really good. I haven't tried this crack toss, but you have spacing, right? You have wide trail, which is a great quick hiking scheme. Okay, you have flood and corner strike. These are excellent no huddle. So if you're a fast-paced guy, you're going to want to be in this formation, right? And like I said, this will all be in the ebook, so just stay tuned on that. I'm not sure when I'm going to drop it, but all of this will be in the ebook. But corner strike, man, if you guys are a really high-tempo person, no huddling is broken. It's freaking broken this year, man, because they can just quick snap the shit out of you this year. So, right? So that's pretty, it's pretty glitchy, man. It's pretty glitchy. And then you do have, which is really interesting, but you have this RPO alert screen. I'm not sure how good that is, but then you also have slant spacing. You have that same out route that you did in the doubles out, okay? So it's a great formation to run. And then also, you know, PA boot over and bunch tight end. And then you have tight offset, which was the meta last year. So let's say, I'm sure most of you tried to run tight offset. And let's say you're fairly decent at tight offset. You know what I mean? Then you can try to, you know, run this bunch strong offset, right? You can try to run this trips tight end offset. And then if you're starting to get bagged, cool, then you'll just go into your Madden 23 offense. And you're going to know your reads. You're going to know everything. It's a good little backup. That's why this formation is really good, because it's a good backup to what you're trying to run, right? Spread is okay. I'm still labbing spread because that's my offense this year. So I'm still labbing it, and I'll let you guys know. The money plays probably in a few weeks or so. And then you have Trey Y flex, right? Trey Y flex, you know, good every year. Specifically, this flood switch is really good because you have the zig with the out route, and it's already there. So you don't have to hot route. It's already there. So that's why that's a good play. And then, you know, verticals. You have RPO alert Omaha, which is really good. That tight end, I believe the tight end is in that position on the RPO, and it was really glitchy last year. It was broken, but this is why you're going to want to be in this playbook, especially, man. This is a great playbook to run. The Packers, okay, Packers playbook, right? Specifically because of the trips. I'm going to show you why. The trips is absolutely phenomenal. But you have Bunch X Nasty, which was the meta, right? Everybody knows Bunch X Nasty. And then you have Wing Tight Nasty. So maybe you could have a Bunch X Nasty, you know, a single back scheme. You know, if you're a runner, this is a one for you. You know, you have the typical I form. What's really good is this right here. So you have wide receiver out, which is almost like double out, right? In I form, except it's in strong close, right? And that fullback is on a flat. Okay, so he's on a flat, which is really interesting for you regs guys, because there are not a lot of plays that have the flat route on the fullback. So what you could do is you could actually, let's say I wanted to put Jones, right? Then I could put Aaron Jones right here, and then that way he would be on the flat route in the fullback position, right? So and maybe, you know, your opponent may not see that in time, and then, you know, you're able to beat him off to the sideline. Just stuff like that. It's the real little things, man, that are really important. But this is a great tight. It's a great tight formation, right? You have trap, which is really good. Trap is good every year. Red zone scissors is okay. It'll probably be a little bit better this year because offense is definitely better this year and defense is worse. All right, but this is definitely a good, it's a good tight, you have tight open. It's a good tight playbook, and it's a good trips playbook. The bunch is okay, man. Bunch is pretty standard, right? You have corner strike, you have wide trail. So yeah, if you're going to be in Packers, maybe you could have a bunch / trips tight end scheme, which would be absolutely just lethal, man. You have corner strike, you have wide trail, right? Those can be your main bunch plays. Verticals obviously is going to be good. You have seam divide. Everything's already in place. This is a great quick hiking scheme. Dig return is good in the red zone. And then you have trips tight end, specifically because you have curl flat, you have HB angle, okay, which is that Texas route. Now, the reason this formation is phenomenal to be in the Packers is this YN. Okay, this YN was in the Patriots trips, and it was absolutely phenomenal, man. But this YN, specifically because of that out route, man. If you have Slotto on that out route, it's a curved out route, which is really interesting. It's not like a out route, like a sharp out route. It's a curved out route, and so it's really hard for that slot receiver to be pressed. So that's something to keep an eye out for, okay? Because if you have, Cooper Kupp, Mike Evans, AJ Brown, something like that, and then you have them on that play, man, it's gonna be great. I said it earlier in the year, or a few videos ago. I said trips will most likely be meta, and I 100% still agree. Trips is looking like it's going to be meta this year, so I would keep an eye out for trips, man, if I were you. But these are the two playbooks that I would highly recommend you guys check out, man. And then you could go from trips tight end, bunch strong offset, and then you could go to pack trips, right? Packers trips, right? You have Packer jive, which is really good, and then you can develop a scheme out of that, man. But nonetheless, man, I tried to keep this video as short as possible. Love you guys. Stay tuned for the next video on playbooks. Drop a like, subscribe. Peace out.